AI is my best friend. There's a networking event I go to, and I tell them all the time, if they made AI illegal right now, I'd quit. I'm not doing this anymore.
Hey everybody, this is B. Donna Harris here, host of the Bit Voices podcast, where we talk to the notable in Black and Tech.
Your boy Major here. I'm back again for another episode. Let's go.
Hey, this is Randall Phillips, robotics coach. Hey, we're ready to go for a brand new podcast. I'm ready to hear what this gentleman has to say.
How y'all been doing this week, man?
It's doing pretty good, man. Just trying to stay out the heat and stay cool and, do things around the house. How about you guys?
I've been good. I've been getting eat up by ants while cleaning up the yard. And I don't know how to kill them. And so I'm fighting with ants. What's going on?
Man, look,
Dom?
everything good, man. Look, why you over there playing with ants, man? We ain't supposed to be playing with
I
ants.
used to play with ants. I never had an ant farm, but I used to play with ants. But I stayed away from the fire ants. Definitely stayed away from those things, man.
Here in Texas, we got them fire ants. They told me up. They told me I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to, edge the grass and do my thing, and I done stepped in there. And then why I'm out there in some Crocs?
You cut grass in Crocs, man.
Hey man, I'm embracing my Caucasian side of my family.
But look, I have heard people talk about Crocs. They say once they get the Crocs on, they good to go. I have not tried the Crocs.
Bro,
I have not gotten up there.
Bro, my wife bought me some, and I pretty much wear them all the time unless I got to wear some shoes. I have to.
Do you have a pair with lining in them? I've been seeing those come up.
It's too damn hot for that. Now I got that for the boy. It's too hot for that and down here. So I ain't got those, but I got mine's just Croc. Now my wife, this girl, that went to the Croc store, and hold on, first of all, how much you? So Donna, you don't got no Crocs, right?
No.
How much you
And
think
I
a pair
don't
of
either.
Crocs at the Croc store? How much you think a pair of Crocs run?
Is this an outlet store or this a regular
Croc
store?
store say Croc on it, Croc.
Oh,
I've
I don't
never
know.
seen that, so I have no idea unless they up there with tennis shoes or something.
Bill 25.
You about right. You about close to them. Cause she got all the little design thing. You stick in the little holes and stuff.
Now that's been a thing for like a couple of years.
Man, that girl, her Croc called like a pair of Jordan. I was like, bruh, what are we doing with the Croc?
See, that's what
She's like, you need to get some on yours. I don't want that. No, I'm good. I just want to, cut grass, wash the car. You know what I'm saying? Take trash out. That's what they're good for. They're good.
Yeah.
Go to the grocery store. Yeah.
Oh wow, no, that's
Crocs are
that's
where
too
it's
much
at,
for some Crocs. So
man.
you basically paying for the name. You basically paying for the brand.
The type, yeah, you take the
Right.
type. It's a type. That's a type of shoe where
Right.
I me with my feet, I want something comfortable because I've had issue with getting my feet wet when I worked in restaurants and stuff because they always want to throw water on the floor or spill water on you or near you. So I got a session of that. It said, you got to take care of. So I had to start looking at my feet. So I had to start buying, not really orthopedic shoes, but shoes that have arches in them and make sure that they're good for your feet and get insoles and things like that. Because I was talking to a coach this past school year, and he saw my shoes. He said, "Yeah, those are some good shoes." He said, "But you ought to try these. These are, like 5 times better than the shoes you got, and they the same price." I said, "Okay."
Right.
So I'm gonna get those shoes.
Hey, y'all read anything? Well, let me back up. So this week I had a meeting. I'll just throw names out there. So I had a meeting with Microsoft this week, and they were
Yeah.
going through what the trends are, and I thought it was interesting. So I wrote down a couple of notes, man. Uh, Basically the trend of software. So one thing, and I'm trying to think about what the guy was going through his presentation. He said in the beginning, everything was based off of like punch cards and things
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
That's
Building
Yep,
software. Yeah.
right. And he said
Mhm.
the next the next wave was the GUI, right?
the GUI.
Yeah.
GUI,
Okay.
Yeah.
the
Yeah. The
GUI
GUI. Yeah. The
came
GUI.
out
GUI.
Yeah,
GUI. GUI.
yeah,
Whatever you want to call it.
yeah. GUI.
right.
Yeah, graphical user interface. Remember,
If you on this podcast, you don't know what GUI is. Stay tuned with that goes away.
It's not interface. It's not interface. It's like an identifier.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
two different ones. It's two
You
GUIs.
said GUI. You said GUI. I thought it said GUID. Like G
No,
G.
no,
I thought it
no,
said
no, no,
GUID.
no,
You said
no,
GUI.
no, not GUI.
GUI.
No,
Yeah, GUI.
GUI. Yeah. So y'all both
Okay.
right. I'm from
Yeah.
Memphis,
Yeah.
so I talk funny, and so yeah, both of y'all right. So we'll go with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
now, we're going into the age of just using your voice. There's no GUI. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see a big shift in software development where it's just voice based, where you're
Well,
interacting,
So
basically
nat-
interacting with an agent.
so
yes.
the
People.
natural
Yeah.
language
People.
processing.
No. No. Well. Yeah. But it's people that's already doing that now.
Yeah.
Because you got services like was it Whispers. I think there's a thing that you can translate and talk to your agent. So you got
Oh,
guys that
okay.
don't even use a keyboard. They don't even use a keyboard anymore.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
I
Yeah.
I, I have a hard time with that. For me personally,
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't
Because
know.
just like our parents, they had a hard time with the computer. They was like, "You that
Yeah.
big calculator."
Right,
No,
and
bro.
and people still have a problem with these voice systems. I probably had one. I bought into one of the first answering services that you talk to. It was called Communicate with a K. Like Kate, like a lady's
Mm.
name Kate, and it was Communicate, and you talk to it through the service, and it will actually. If you told it to find me, whatever numbers I had listed in Kate, it would dial. It will ring all of them at the same time.
Well, that wasn't no good.
And one of them, when one of them picked up, it connect me to the person.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't no good
Yeah.
software.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No. No.
This
Mm-mm.
this this
But
episode is not sponsored by Kate. It's not. It's not.
no. No.
What's going on, builders? I'm B. Donald, founder of Bit Voices Network. Bit Voices is a community built for Black builders, technologists, founders, creators, and entrepreneurs who are building ideas, businesses, platforms, and futures. We created Bit Voices because too many builders are doing important work in isolation, but building moves better in community. Inside Bit Voices, you can share what you're building, connect with other builders, and join builder hubs designed to help you find your people, get support, and keep moving. And you don't have to figure it all out alone. Let me introduce you to the Builder Council.
Welcome, Builder. I'm Unk AI, the community mentor. And let me tell you something plain. Your idea was never meant to grow in isolation. Bit Voices is a place where Black builders can show up, share what they're building, ask for support, and be reminded they are not building alone. This is more than a feed. This is a community built for builders like you.
I'm Coach A, the community activator, and I'm going to say it plain. If you've been sitting on the idea waiting for everything to be perfect, it's time to move. Bit Voices gives you a place to post the update, ask the question, share the win, and find people who are building too. Join the Builder Hub right now. Get in motion and start building. No more circling the runway. Let's build. It starts today.
I'm Auntie Nova, the community strategist, and baby, building is not just about doing more. It is about moving with clarity. Builder hubs help you connect with people who understand your lane, your stage, and your direction. That means better conversations, stronger relationships, and smarter moves. Because the right community does not just cheer for you, it helps you see the next strategic step.
I'm Dr. V, the community architect, and every builder needs a system that helps ideas become progress. BitVoices gives you a place to organize your builder identity, make your work visible, and connect through builder hubs. Whether you are building an app, a startup, a platform, or a community initiative, you need structure, you need feedback, you need signal. Builder hubs help the work move from idea to action.
If you're building something, there's a place for you here. BitVoices is where Black builders can be seen, supported, and connected to a community that understands the journey. So if you're ready to share what you're building, find your people, and build with more momentum, join us. Come into BitVoices, join a builder hub, and let's build together. We're waiting for you. BitVoices Network, built by builders for builders. Visit bitvoices.network. There's a place for you here.
Man, listen, guys. Look, we have a guest today. We have Tony Jefferson is going to be coming on with us. He's the founder and visionary behind TravelSessions.com. It's a social platform pioneering personalized travel discovery. See, while most platforms offer generic travel advice that funnels millions of people of the same overcrowded tourist traps, Tony built a system based on a simple belief: travel should be about the traveler, not the destination. Travel Session combats over-tourism and algorithmic bias by helping users find destinations that match their unique travel style and connecting them with people who travel the way they do. Tony brings with him 21 years of U.S. Air Force, thank you for your service, IT, and cybersecurity experience, having spent over a decade stationed overseas in Japan, Germany, and South Korea. He saw a massive gap between generic travel recommendations and authentic local experiences. Combining his lived global experience with his deep technical expertise, he bootstrapped and designed the custom coded platform from the ground up. And we are welcoming to the pod Tony Jefferson.
Tony Bone.
All right. Woohoo.
What's going on, people?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? So look, again, thank you for your service, man. So Tony, man, what's good with you this morning, man? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Nothing, man. It's another day grinding.
I hear you.
Woke up, the sun's out, took the dogs out. Can't complain. Life's good.
I hear that.
Good.
What's up? I want to know more about this platform, man.
I do too. As much as I travel, I love to learn more about this platform.
Yeah.
Of course. Where do you want me to start?
Where you want to start?
Wherever you want.
When you were 2 years old, you talked about our computer for the first time. Where you want to start, man?
Well, let's start with the birth of the idea. Start right there.
So that's kind of, so the original birth of the idea, I think we were stationed in Germany, and my daughter came home one day and she said something about Bruges. And I had never heard of Bruges before. It's a city on the coast of Belgium. Mm-hmm. And they got canals and awesome place. So we went there, and it just kind of stuck in my mind, like, why hadn't I ever heard about this place before? Like, you hear about like Paris and you hear about like these big places, but like this was like right up my alley. So then later on, I went to, when I was in Korea, I had the name for the platform because I knew I wanted to do something around travel. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And a friend of mine bought the domain for me. So, okay, now I got the domain. And I sat on that for like a couple of years. Then it was about time for me to leave the military. So then I got a little bit more serious with it. Originally, it really started out like a I started out like a travel blog, just talking about the places I've been. But
Okay.
I always knew that it wasn't. I can't tell everybody where to go,
Mm-hmm.
if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
Yeah.
Right.
like one thing I say is like, if I'm somebody that hangs out in the bars till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're somebody that's in bed at 8 o'clock at night, we're going to have two different perspectives of the same city. So my
Mm-hmm.
travel recommendations aren't going to do you any good. So you have to find someone who travels the same way you travel.
Okay.
So I knew I wanted to get other people's opinions in there. So then for years, it was just me just building features, just building features, building features. And at first I was coding it myself. Then I realized I really suck at coding. And so then I started hiring and firing developers till I found somebody good. And then just finally got the platform to where I had what was in my head was kind of like in front of me now. So then I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is an actual business. So now I have to figure out how to make this into a business. So then I spent a couple of years trying to figure out what it takes to run a business and to create the platform as a business. And I think the biggest thing I got out of that was I learned about marketing and messaging. And once I figured that part out, I realized what I built looks nothing like what I'm saying it. So had to tear it all down, rebuild it again. And yeah, that pretty much catches us up to where we are now.
So what exactly does okay? So what is it doing? Is it matching people up for like a consultation? You can talk with people. Are you actually doing more like TripAdvisor, with, giving suggestions or showing you past experiences?
So think of it sort of like a mashup between, say, Instagram and Yelp. But
Okay.
Instagram and yeah. Okay. Okay.
but so like you go in there and like you share like the places like you that you've traveled, but we have it to where you can actually find like, instead of just giving you travel recommendations, like we're giving you travel recommendations based on people that travel the same way you are. So
Mm.
like the big thing we did was create profiles.
Okay.
So like your profile is going to tell you about that person. Well, first off, I think a lot of people don't know what kind of traveler they are,
Okay.
because if you think about it, most of us, like if you're looking for someplace to go, you go on Instagram and you go on TikTok or Google, wherever, and they're giving you suggestions, but that's other people's trips. They aren't really taking anything about you into context.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah.
the first thing I wanted to do was give a place where travelers could like define their travel style. So we
Hmm.
got a thing on there where you can go in your profile and select like 3 travel styles that
Hmm.
like kind of describe you. So if
Yeah.
you give a travel recommendation, someone's going to know, okay, this is the type of traveler he sees himself as. I can trust his recommendation, or no, he's not even looking for the same things I'm looking for.
Okay.
Like me, I'm a foodie traveler. That comes before everything. I don't care how great a place is. If the food sucks, the city sucks. That's point blank. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But some people
So
are, if you're like, some people are just hamburger and French fries, no matter what. They don't care about the food. They're more interested in the history, or some people just interested about going
Experience.
and partying, and that's
mhm.
it. They don't care about the city. So it's all about trying to match people up with the people that travel the same way they do, so they can get the best recommendations from those people. And part of that is
Okay.
sharing like your travels on the platform, and that helps build out your platform. It gives people more context into you as a traveler, and you get more context into them as a traveler.
okay. Okay. So there's a social aspect, like a social network of but of travel information, your travel style. You got pictures on there, places you've gone, and then you can talk about your experiences and all these type of things, and you like match up with people or follow people and things like that, and so and when you see when it going, say, I'm thinking about going to Bruges, and also y'all, I see Tony's been there. Let me, and it's okay. That look like something I do, because I trust Tony. I like the way he travel. He hang out in the bars 3 o'clock in the morning like I do, and so he know where all the best bars at. And so let me book a trip here. So it's kind of like is there in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And well, I
Okay.
guess on a high level, and it probably does a lot more than that, but that's the social
30,000
side of
foot.
it.
Yeah. That's the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so like for
Okay.
instance, I have a friend that from Belize, and he told me how beautiful it is. And I also heard there's also kind of like a place for retirement for Americans that want to go there and retire. I like to visit, and I like take my family for like 3 days. Okay, I know I like to, my family like to go to the beach. We like I said, we like to go eat good places, so we're foodies as well. And the girls like to shop, and I like to visit museums and sightsee and go on tours and stuff like that. And then you might I need a romantic spot, uh, and things like that. So your system would give me things that I would want to if I want to go to Belize.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
But like I said,
Okay.
it's not just, uh, but you're getting it from real travelers. You're not getting it from the AI. You're not getting it from
Yeah.
just whatever everybody's done click like on a whole bunch of
Yeah.
times or
It's not
wrote a bunch of
commercial.
comments on.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're actually getting it based off of your travel preferences.
Your trumper. Yeah. Yeah. Because you could hear about a place. And you've heard 5 different people talk about this place, talking about how great it is. Oh man, you need to go to yada yada yada. Then you get there and have a terrible time because your experience is not. You don't have the same type of travel profile, like you said, that they have. And so you've got this recommendation from 5 different people, and you go in and you're like, man, that place sucked. It had nothing I liked. And so this kind of answers that and keep you from going bypassing those type of experiences.
And it also
So,
there's also another perspective to it too. So
yeah,
like some places, like you might want to go, like say it's an awesome place to visit for like a weekend.
yeah,
It might suck to go there and remote work for like 6 months
yeah,
because it might be some extra fees that you're not calculating in, or
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the internet goes out for days at a time, or just things like that that you haven't
yeah,
considered. Yeah, it's dope to live in the hang out in the resort for a week.
yeah,
You come back there and live in the economy, you live in their world now.
Yeah, sound like Cartagena.
yeah, yeah. That's yeah. That's like Jamaica. Jamaica is cool to go to the standard resort.
Only resort. Jamaica with that. Man,
Niggas
I'm
cool as long
so
as they ain't got to drive.
yeah, Jamaica, man. I don't want to get
Yeah,
started on Jamaica.
Mountains, nah. We'll go ahead and take a nap. Wake me up when we
yeah,
get
for
there.
real.
Yeah,
Right.
that probably would
Yeah.
have been nice, because we went to a place called Dolphin Island. I don't know if anybody on here is familiar with where that is. It's an island off the coast of Mobile, Alabama, and we just had to
Mm.
rely
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Google and the map to try to find places and see what's around there. And we found Airbnb to rent down there, and we had a great experience. We had to create it. We didn't have anybody to recommend us. It's just that we were searching for two things. We wanted somewhere where there was a beach, and we wanted to all experience being on an island and not having to, have travel a long time. We actually drove there and just drove the bridge across to the island.
Okay.
So that would have been cool if that maybe that would have been in your system, and I would have been able to have access to it and see if anybody else had the same experience.
And like I
Well, I'm
said, so
glad it
that's
worked
where we're
out for
trying
you,
to go.
Randall.
So
Yeah.
that's what
Plus,
we're
it was
trying to
my
build.
birthday, a year ago, so it worked out really well.
But no, but see, but that's what we're trying to build. Like we want to build a system to where people can find like these smaller places. So like everybody doesn't have to go to the same place.
Right.
Right. That's true. That's true. That's true.
And,
So
and
so let me so now I want to backtrack a little bit because you say it started out as a blog. You didn't have what you have now was not what you had in mind. You were just blogging about your own experiences and, and,
Yeah.
and and sharing about your own travels, just so that you can share what you've experienced, so other people can see what you've experienced. And so, what was the moment that you realized, hey, I need to expand this more than what I'm saying? Other people might have experiences. What triggered that? What thought process was behind that?
Well, that was always the thought process because
Okay,
like I said, I never wanted to be, I, even before I kind of figured out what the platform was, I knew I didn't want it to be me giving my opinion. I know I
gotcha.
wanted it to
Okay,
be more than that. So like
okay,
probably the first feature I added was where users could add their own review. I think that was
okay.
the very first feature I added, but it was kind of clunky and wasn't real thought out. But you got to start somewhere.
You do have to start someone good. No, most MVPs, or when you first starting out, things gonna be clunky, and you learn things along the way. You polish things up more along the way. But the key is just to get that thing out there, and that's the whole point, to get it out there. And once you get it out there, and then you almost kind of let the features evolve on their own, because you start seeing how people use it. You start seeing how people interact with it, and then that kind of open up. Okay, you know what? I need to change this. I need to change that. And so, and I think a lot of times when it comes to building something out, a lot of times we have this mindset. We want stuff to be perfect, and before we present it to the world. But our idea and conception of perfection may be limited in every use case. We miss a lot of edge cases and experiencing things like that. You know.
Well, it's always going to change. That's the fun part. That's the game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't get stuck. It's always going to change. Like my platform, I already know it's always going to change, and I'm always going to be having to try and stay ahead of whatever new technology is coming out or whatever trends are coming up. That's the fun
Yeah.
part.
It is.
So
That is the fun part.
how do you feel like your military background helped you out with this journey?
Mm, my military experience was complicated.
okay, accept it. Accept it.
21 years, man, and you saying it was complicated? You got your retirement.
It was complicated. I actually didn't have, to be honest, I didn't really have a problem with the military itself or people.
My buddy told me the same thing. It depends on who comes in your path that will make your experience.
Right.
So did this? It had to have some type of influence on you building this platform. I mean, as far as being disciplined and structured, or something like that, it had to been something that helped you out with it, or you was just pissed off and said, I need something else."
Well, no, I think the biggest thing from the military, I think, is learn to operate in chaos.
Okay.
There you go.
That,
That's good.
that's because I mean, no one in the military has like one job. It's not like you just go and you do this one thing every day. Everybody's got like 3 or 4 additional jobs that you have to do, and you have to manage and juggle all of them at the same time. And when you start a business, yeah, when it's just you, you're going to have to do that, and especially like when you have to figure out how to operate at different levels within the business, when you have to Like here, you're actually working on like trying to fix something here at the tactical level, but in 2 hours you got a meeting, that a planning meeting for the next exercise. So now you have to switch your thinking to that strategic level.
Yep. Okay.
I think that kind of thinking, I think helps. That's probably the biggest thing I got from the military. That level of thinking.
Okay. And then what about? So you've been to a lot of places. Did any one of those cultures influence you the most? Some people feel like
Probably Japan.
certain culture. Japan
Yeah, I lived in Japan for like 8 years. That was
loved it.
yeah, yeah. Especially
If,
Okinawa.
man, everybody that I've known that's lived in Japan say the same thing.
Man, it's different, man. It's I think that's the biggest detriment to a lot of Americans is that they never leave America
Yeah.
to actually see how other places are.
Yep.
Like, well, there's a lot like you don't realize that you're screwed up until you see someone that's doing it right.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I'm an idiot.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
But
makes
I mean, at the
sense.
same time, I mean, no place is perfect. I haven't been any place
Right,
that I
of
thought
course.
was perfect, but I
Yeah,
mean, every place has its ups and its downs and its
every place
drawbacks and
does.
their own little
You can get bits
quirks.
and pieces from everywhere.
Yeah, so you draw off some a little bit from every place.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right.
So with
So now,
living in those different countries, and you with this your platform, does this give you a different insight on travel, since you have been out of the states, and you've been at these other places, even if it was through the military? Did that help kind of guide this your platform to where it is and where it could go?
Well, I think that was part of it because I think when you there are places that you don't find out about if you don't live someplace.
Right.
Like if you're living in the state, like if I was living in the states, I probably never would have heard of Bruges ever. And I mean, I can. There are countless little places that I love that you're probably never going to hear about. But if you like when you live overseas, you get to talk to people like another city I love is Basel in Switzerland. Dope spot. I never would have heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, Zurich. Zurich is cool too, but I mean, you just never would have if you don't have that experience of living there, and even like little city. I mean, they're like little cities. Like I had the pleasure of experiencing them, but I'm not going to fly from America just to go to that little city, to go to
Right.
this one little cafe that has amazing Donner pizza. Actually, no, I lie. I will. Yeah.
Hey, you saw the wheels spinning, thinking about it like, nah.
I got to go back one more time. Just one more time.
Yeah, yeah. I lied. Yeah, I will. I will.
yeah,
That's what's up.
I hear you. I hear you. It's like that because I guess I kind of get a few of those experiences watching a few shows that I watch. Some travel shows. I watch this one guy. He goes around and goes to different places and talks about where he went and ate and things like that. He's a foodie, so yeah, I get it. You want to go back to that one spot again. Yeah, I get it, and it's good to have those experiences, and that would be good to have it. That probably in your. Have you put those in your platform?
Um. Yes.
Okay.
You sound
So,
hesitant.
well, specifically, what are you asking for? Like
Said
more
it.
specifically, like what?
Oh, like for instance, the little place you said you would go back to. Did you put that place in your platform as like they if you go here, this place has good pizza or whatever the cafe they had that was great to you? Did you add that in your platform?
No, because well, a couple of reasons I haven't. One, because mostly because I don't have the right pictures.
Okay, so
Most
pictures are
platforms,
important on media is important on the platform.
yeah, because well, so I mean, I took a lot of pictures when I was traveling, but they weren't great pictures, and I don't want to put bad pictures on the platform. So
Okay. Oh, you
Right.
trying to
Okay.
gatekeep?
yeah,
You trying to gatekeep?
a little bit of that too.
A
A
little
little
bit.
bit of that.
He's trying to keep people out of his spot. That's my don't you sit in there. You can sit anywhere else in this room. Don't sit in that chair right there. That's my chair.
Yeah.
This is my,
I'm hearing him talk. He over here gatekeeping.
hey, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. A lot of people don't understand it, man. It sometimes it feels good to be someplace and not see another American in sight.
That's
I hear
true.
you.
True. That's
Yeah,
true.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
gonna keep my little spots.
You gonna keep
Yeah,
your
there you go.
spot.
Well, hey, I'll give you that. You at some spots you gonna reserve for yourself. There's others. I'll let people know about. I got you.
That's
You
what's
gotta keep
up.
a little something.
Okay.
Yeah, they say you gotta keep a little something in your back pocket.
Gotta keep a little something in the stash.
And
Yep.
Tony, I got one for you. So, man, look, this is a tech show, and the number one
Yeah.
thing in tech is AI. What are we doing? What are you doing? What are you incorporating AI into your platform? Are you staying away from it? What do you do? Are you using it yourself? What's going on?
Oh no, 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 no! AI is my best friend. There's a networking event I go to, and I tell them all the time, if they made AI illegal right now, I'd quit. I'm not doing this anymore.
I feel you on that.
It just it's such a game changer.
Very much so.
But I haven't. I'm not. I'm kind of taking a different approach. A lot of people are trying to implement AI into their platforms or onto their platforms. What I really want to do is more be like a good source for the AI.
Okay.
So I'm making the
Oh,
platform
okay,
like
yeah.
highly structured so the AI can easily find that information. So I think long term, what I think is actually not even long term. I think this is going to happen pretty soon. I think everybody's going to have like their own little personal assistant or personal AI assistant. So I want to create a platform that AI can plug into to get data.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you started building APIs to connect to your source data?
We're working on that now. Though. So we're
Because
working.
if you publish and I hope I'm getting this right, MCI server, if you publish that out there, then those agents will be able to start to find those, and if you make it public, then it will source that as the data source.
Well, that's part of the roadmap. So when I was building the platform, yeah, it's a lot of custom code, but what we I didn't want to go like full on full bore and drop a whole bunch of money to build an app. So
Okay.
basically, it was just a vanilla website before with just a whole bunch of stuff added on. Right now, I'm in the development phase and finishing up the design for the new interface. Once I finish that new interface, then I can actually work on the web app. Once I finish the web app, then I can do the mobile apps.
Okay.
That's the route I'm taking.
Okay. Okay.
A little
All
bit
right.
longer, but it's that was the way I could do it without bootstrapping it myself without having to take on the extra debt.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think sometimes that approach works because um, when you building out platforms like that and you trying to and multi-layered platforms or multiple different access points to the platform. I think what's important is building out your user base and community and the culture of the platform, because you start building out all these platforms and you don't have the culture and the user base and all this, but you got all these platforms and nobody using it, then you just basically built out a whole bunch of stuff. And that goes back into what you were saying about wearing the many hats, um, as an entrepreneur,
Right.
because you got the marketing ad, the community building, and also you trying to guide the culture as well, because you just build out all these platforms and you get a bunch of people coming on, and then your travel site become a travel site and a dating hookup site, and folks hooking up and
I promise you, anything left on the internet to its own devices will turn into a hookup site.
Yeah.
Anything on the internet left to its own devices will turn into a hookup
yeah,
site. I'm 100% convinced of that. But I mean, part of it is you want to. The biggest thing is you want to make sure you're nurturing that community and make
yeah,
sure you have the. At least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it's more important about having the right users on now
yeah.
than having a
I
bunch
agree.
of users. I want to get the right people on. So I'm really focused on that. I'm not so focused on getting millions of people on the platform now. I want to get the right people, build the right culture, set the right examples, then
Yeah,
bring more people onto the platform.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when people come on, then when they come on, they have to acclimate to the culture versus a bunch of people coming in, and then it's just becoming something a monster that you didn't create, or something it just gets out of
Right.
hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Because once it goes one way, it's hard to bring it back.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. And so you talked about so your background industry, you said was IT and cybersecurity, and so and you say you was a you found out you were a terrible coder. And I don't think that any of us you know consider ourselves like expert coders, because things change so much. Different frameworks change. All these different new libraries, new ways of doing stuff. So it's hard to become a expert coder unless you was a creator of a language or something like that.
Right.
Um, so with that being said, I got a question for you. What is, if you have to choose one job in what you're doing, what would be the one that you love to? What's the one thing you love to do in, like, the coding, the marketing, the whatever? What's the one piece of it that brings you the most satisfaction?
Hmm. I have no idea. I never thought about it. I just right now I just love the game. I love all of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean I can tell you the parts I hate because that's the first part to pay somebody else to do. But
Okay. That's it.
You're
Okay.
but I
chopping it
just
out and make sure it does what you wanted to do. And
I tell you what I don't like.
oh, coding for sure.
I don't like the marketing part of it. You enjoy that?
So I'm starting to really
okay,
really like the marketing part
Okay.
because it deal
awesome.
because oh, that in itself is a game. Just
Oh yeah,
shifting like two or three words can change everything. It
yeah.
can change the whole meaning of something. Eh, well, and I think the biggest thing I figured out about marketing is there are lots and lots of great business ideas out there.
yep.
Most of them will go to zero because they will never be able to tell you what they do or why you should care.
Man, that's yeah,
I don't care how great. I don't care how great whatever you build is. I don't care how great your service is. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how much money you can make. If you can't communicate that to people, they're not going to give you money.
they not. Man,
And
you
if you
have.
can't figure
I,
that part
I
out, that is the. If you can't figure that out, your business is going to fail.
Yeah, because you have to learn out. You have to learn how to communicate that pain point, and also bring the answer to that pain point to make them want what you have. Because if you can identify this is where you're hurting, or this is the thing that frustrates you, this is the answer. This is how much it's gonna cost to get that answer. I mean, that's probably just as basic. That's probably as basic as I can put it.
Well, I
That's
mean,
my
Yeah, that's
that's
about
how
it.
I understand it.
business itself is basic. All
Yeah,
it is you're solving a problem. That's it.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
either solving a big problem for a few people and they're paying you a lot of money, or you're solving a small problem for a lot of people and they're giving you a bunch of people are giving you a little bit of money.
yeah,
That's all business is.
yeah. But either way, you're gonna make a lot of money. Well, you can make a lot of money.
Well, either which way, you have to solve a problem.
Yeah, but you
That's
have to solve a problem. Okay,
and it has to be a
okay.
problem that somebody's willing to pay for to have solved.
As builders, we leave a trail every time we work. Git commits, terminal commands, AI chat sessions, bug fixes, notes, decisions, mistakes, breakthroughs. But most of that trail disappears. And when the work is done, we're left trying to remember what actually happened. Why did we make that decision? What changed between the first idea and the final solution? What did the AI agent get wrong? What did we learn that could help us next time? That gap creates comprehension debt. We're moving faster with AI, but we're not always capturing the context behind the work. So I started to build and came up with Hindsight, a workflow intelligence platform for builders. It helps turn messy development trails into structured timelines, reflections, and useful outputs. Not just so you can remember what happened, but so you can learn from it, explain it, improve your process, and build with more clarity the next time. The alpha is coming soon. If you're a builder using AI tools, coding agents, or fast moving workflows, I'd love for you to be part of the early waitlist. Visit hindsight.pro and sign up, because the future of building isn't just about moving faster, it's about understanding how we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Tony, I love, man. Everybody loves to travel, man. I don't think there's nobody in here on this call that's like, yeah, no, I want to stay at home all day every day. But tell me some of your like, what's some destination that you feel like is overrated? I'll give one: Paris.
I won't say Paris is overrated. I will say it wasn't for me.
Okay.
I think that's
What's
the better. I
what's
think
one
that's the better
that
way to
was
put it.
hyped up? That was hyped up for you, like, are you like, okay, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then, bruh,
Paris would be, like I said, Paris. It wasn't for me, and like Paris is example. Like I tell people, you go see the Eiffel Tower, you go see the Mona Lisa, all that's cool. But for like me, if I go to Paris, all
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
eat.
do is stop at every bakery I pass and get croissants.
Now that's true.
That's all I care about. So for me, does it make sense for me to go to Paris? Why not go to Lyon or Strasbourg or someplace like that?
okay.
That's
Makes sense.
more the way I think of it. Not that it's overrated. It's just not my vibe.
Okay, then your vibe. All right, let's say it's a. What food destination have people told you that, man, you got to go there, and it's been overrated? I'll start first. Fair food. Any fair you want to go to and go eat the food at the fair is terrible.
Mm,
Now you gotta understand, I have a culinary degree, so food is. I'm on a different level with food than other people. So fair food, terrible.
it depends on the fare.
Yeah, it does.
Depends
See,
on the fare.
y'all don't like the pronto pups.
They don't taste like they used to no more.
They don't.
Oh, I haven't been to a fair in forever.
That's why you finished. That's why you finna go off memory.
But I think hmm, the
So
bad thing
everywhere
is
you
it's
know,
hard for me
so
to. I'm not going to remember a place if I didn't like the food.
You ain't
It just doesn't
Shift,
really.
delete.
Yeah,
Delete.
it's
There you go.
You're not gonna ruin the place.
Either shift, delete,
like I know
truncate.
that place. I just that it's not registered in my mind because the food wasn't good,
Oh,
so I just
okay,
file that
okay,
back there
okay,
somewhere.
okay, okay, okay,
You
okay, okay.
just take it off the
I'm
roster.
flipping.
Just get
I'm
rid of it.
flipping it. I'm
Yeah.
flipping it. I'm flipping it. What's the? Give me some underrated. Give me an underrated place.
Well, see, that's hard. It's hard for me to do that because, like I said, the whole point of the platform is you have to find people that travel the same way you do.
I'm
It
talking
might
about
be
you.
underrated to me, but it might suck to you because we might have two completely different travel styles. Although, granted, since we both talking about foodies is easy to satisfy.
Yeah, we trying to get
Underrated.
you to satisfy with one of those underrated ones. What about yourself? We just talking about you.
Underrated. I'm trying to think of underrated. I don't know if it's underrated, but one of my favorite food cities is Brussels.
Okay.
Brussels. Okay.
Brussels.
Okay.
Oh
So
man, I've
so
eaten good in Brussels.
yeah. So what are some of the main things they known? So what are some of the dishes they known for? Some of the main food types that they're known for in Brussels.
I mean, of course you go there for waffles. Got to get my waffles when I go there. But for me, I'm gonna get me a big pot of mussels, garlic mussels, and then I'm gonna get me a chimay on the side. Ooh, oh man, oh, it's just like this.
Ain't
They make like us like a pot of mussels and like this garlic butter sauce, and they give you a plate of fries on the sides, mussels and frites. And dude, I'm in heaven. I can
no.
eat that all day.
Oh yeah, mussels and
I,
fries.
I like
Mussels
mussels.
and fries.
I
That don't
always
sound
want to do
appealing to
something
me.
other than fries,
Oh
but I
man,
like
it is
mussels.
amazing. It is amazing. That's probably like that's my favorite. That's probably my favorite thing in Brussels. Of course, every time I go to Brussels, I got to get waffles. But Brussels is a really diverse city, so you can get so many different types of foods there too.
Oh yeah.
Like well, there was a
Well, you,
really good
you ain't thought
steakhouse
about
we found down.
doing. You ain't thought about doing a subset of your platform just dedicated to food.
Well, like I said, so there are two ways to look at it on the platform. So you could try to find like and follow like all the people that are foodies that are all about, or you could look for like let's say when you go to our main travel feed, the way we have it set up is let's say you want to go somewhere in the Caribbean, but you don't know exactly where. So what we do is you can zoom the map to just the Caribbean, and then you could go to the feed filters, and you want to change it to the just the food, whatever you're looking for. It could be food. You could pick three different travel ideas that or specifically what you're looking for. It could be luxury hotels, food, and views.
Okay.
Uh, and now it's just going to give you that for that exact area that you're looking for.
Okay.
It's just different ways to find what's right for you rather than someone just trying to say, hey, this is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. I'm following. I'm
Okay.
following.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
So if
I
you
got a
had,
question.
go ahead, Randall.
I got a question. Speaking of searches, if you were to, divide, I guess the sections of the globe, like North America, South America, or Europe, Asia, uh, Africa, what will be probably the top two search areas you think is on your platform?
Definitely North America. North
Okay.
America is,
And what would you think number two
even
would
though
be?
we're, even though less now, but North America and Europe probably are the biggest. Yeah. But I don't know if but that's probably more so, that's where my marketing, that's more of the markets I've been targeting.
Okay.
So I don't want to say that is the trend for sure until I got more data.
All right, I got a hypothetical question. Hopefully, it's not too spooky for you. Y'all don't edit
Well,
it out if it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, Tony. The good Lord then came and whispered in your ear and said, Tony, the next plane ticket you buy, wherever you land, that's it. You stay there. And you prosper, whatever, but you don't get to go anywhere else. Where you going?
Malta.
You going to boy, you love that spot. Yeah.
What did he say again?
Malta.
Okay.
okay. Okay.
Malta's my
Okay.
spot.
That's what's up. Why? Why?
I don't know. That was just my vibe.
Describe it to me. I've never been.
It's a little island in the Mediterranean. You remember the old school Robin Williams movie Popeye?
Yeah. Yeah.
They filmed it there.
Okay. They filmed it in Malta. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah,
realize that.
actually still have the little area, that whole little set where you can go visit and look and take pictures and stuff. Nah, the food was amazing. I got to be by the beach. That's just my thing. Nah, it's a vibe for me.
That's what's up. Malta. What?
Okay.
I'm gonna have to look that up on the map. I've been in the Mediterranean, but I don't know how close I've been to Malta. I have to see what that is.
I just like islands. That's
You're just an island guy.
yeah. I gotta be.
You don't like peninsula? What you got against peninsulas? God, dog.
As long as I'm near the water, I just gotta be by water. That's
Okay. What about a river? We got one in Memphis.
Oh
I'm good
Lord,
on
the
that.
mighty Mississippi. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I used to live next to the Mississippi. I'm good.
The mighty
Throw it
Mississippi. Oh Lord.
I hear you.
Okay.
See,
So
no,
you like being by the water. So you just like hanging out on the beach. You like getting in the water. You doing the water sports. Things like that. Or you just like to chill and get you some food and chill out.
all the above. Depends on the day.
Okay. Okay.
I
All
might just sit
right.
on the beach with a Mai Tai, or I might be parasailing. Who knows?
okay.
Okay.
Tony, you got kids? You married?
Married, 3 kids.
3 kids. How old are the babies?
21, 23, and 29. Yeah.
Okay.
All boys, girls, mix.
Boy, 2 girls.
Okay, there you go.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what's
Girl.
up.
But I got a boy and 2 girls.
You made it to grandfather
Right
yet,
from
or not yet?
Oh, no.
Not yet. Okay,
Not yet.
we'll put that on the back burner. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Ain't no
I'm,
rush
look-
for that
I'm,
one.
I'm looking forward to being a granddad. When somebody come on and have something, no, I'm looking forward to it. So I can
I'm
spoil them
looking
and send them.
forward
So I
to
can
it, but I ain't rushing it.
spoil them and send them home.
There you
I'm
go.
looking forward to it, but I'm not rushing it. Let it come on its own time.
Same. Yeah, I ain't rushing it, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about your now with um your tech. This a tech show. Let's talk about your tech journey. So were you into tech? Did you get into tech before the military? While you were in the military, or something that what brought you into tech?
Uh, so originally, I went to college for computer science.
Okay.
I failed out spectacularly, but
Oh boy.
that's how I ended up in the military. But I've always been computers have always fascinated me. Like
Yeah.
even since I was a kid, computers, video games, all that.
Did someone influence you into computers?
Uh, Maybe my mom because she bought our first computer.
What you got? What you had? What you
What'd
had?
you get?
Oh, our very first one, dude. I don't even know. It was an old like IBM
Oh, y'all had
command
that cheese.
line.
Y'all had some money. Y'all rich.
Well, that was when my mom was working on a doctorate.
Oh,
So
okay. All
yeah,
right. Yeah, I had that Tandy. That
yeah,
Tandy.
she had to spend that money. I mean, she had that.
Yeah.
I mean, you, you ain't doing that on a typewriter. That's
No. No. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all had an IBM machine. Okay.
I think it was
Yeah.
IBM.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something. I assume it was IBM. Dude, it was so long ago. I just remember it was command line, and I remember like for me to get to the games and stuff, like I had to do like run commands and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just little stuff like that.
Did
I
you have a
remember.
monitor? Did you have a monitor or you had to use TV?
No. This was old green screen
I remember green
monochrome.
screens.
Monochrome. There you go.
Yeah.
Monochrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
No,
color you
no
want?
color,
Green.
no
That's what
color
you.
whatsoever. No
Just that
color,
one
just
green
that
color.
green, just that one green on a black
Green.
screen.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, we could hook ours up to the TV. You had to change it to like channel 2.
That was
Change something.
that was it
Yeah.
Commodore?
So, no, I had a Commodore 64.
Yep.
Yeah. The Commodore was the first one, or one of the first ones that came with the color. They had the color.
Yep.
Right.
They added colors to it. Yeah, that was one of the first ones that had colors. So yeah,
Yeah, y'all boy rich, man. That's what's up.
man,
Yeah.
we
I
weren't
had
rich.
I had to build mine from scratch, and it was compatible. It wasn't even IBM.
It was IBM compatible. Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Like I
man,
said, well, I say IBM. Like I said, I was probably like I'm talking about like 5'6", dude. I don't know.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
know
You
I
don't
can.
know.
I just know I can type this and get to my games. That's
Yeah, that's all you know. That's all that mattered. That's all that
yeah.
mattered.
Right. That's all that mattered. You know how to get to it.
Yeah. No, Major, we weren't rich, Major. My dad had his ways of getting stuff, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my
Yep.
God. You on a computer? I'll be right back.
Right. He was kind of like what's that dude name was he got them perks. You know, he said, "I'm gonna give me a perk."
So, we didn't ask, we didn't know, we didn't ask. Just
Hey, that's just how it is.
It's already loaded with applications and everything. It's ready to go.
so how you
Yep.
get that? You ain't got no job. How you get that?
Man. Hey, that's what you call a provider. That's a provider.
Yeah. You asked
Back
and they
there, it was a
provided.
wild time.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Tony, so what other tech were you into besides the computer? Were you in any other tech?
Um, Video games.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what was your first system? You had an Atari, a Coleco, a Nintendo. What was on your first systems?
Coleco was the first. Was it Coleco?
The hell is Coleco?
My
No, it
daddy
wasn't
bought an
Coleco.
Atari.
We had an Atari. No, we had something before an Atari though.
What was before Atari?
There was something.
What
I
was
think
it?
Seiko had something, because they also had the
Seiko?
ping. Yeah, the ping pong game was one of the first video games. I
I
think
didn't see it
Seiko
until the
was behind it.
2600.
No, there was one. There was one before Atari, or maybe it was around the same time. Like I said, once again, I was a kid. I don't know. I'm just playing whatever.
Yeah, because I remember they had the Magnavox Odyssey. No,
Yeah,
that's a game. But but I remember Atari. I remember the Atari. We had the Atari 2600, and you
Mm-hmm.
had ColecoVision.
right,
ColecoVision, you had a little
Coleco.
bit. You had a
My,
little bit of
my
money.
cousin
That
had
was a little bit more money.
ColecoVision. I
Yeah.
think we had the Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we got Atari.
I don't know what else is out there.
Then it was
Yeah.
Nintendo,
Yeah. Man,
and
Nintendo
then
was
it
the days. I
sort
remember
of.
the Nintendos.
I still got all my systems too.
Oh yeah.
What's your game? What's your game, Tony? What's your number one game?
All
I ain't talking
time,
about right now. I'm talking about in your prime. What is it?
all time. My favorite game or the game I'm best at?
Yeah, your game where somebody say pull up. You pull up. What's up? What is it? In your prime. What was it?
Tekken.
Oh, you the Tekken
Tekken.
guy.
Tekken. Tekken. I always been putting in work.
Okay.
Street Fighter. Street Fighter. I was good at, but there's a few people that can handle me with Street Fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
There ain't too many people that can handle me on Tekken.
I've always been Mortal Kombat. Hey,
Mortal Kombat.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, but
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat 3
Kombat. Mortal Kombat was
specific.
cool until I took a break. Once you take a break from Mortal Kombat, it's hard
Yeah,
to remember. Like
you can't
like
get back.
Tekken and Street Fighter, I can do the moves without thinking about it. It's just boom. I already know what it is. But
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat was like the moves didn't like correspond with like the way the character was moving. So it's like, yeah, it's once you take a
I,
break, I
yeah.
just lost.
I never could get good at Mortal Kombat. Trying to get some of the moves. It was fun to play, but I couldn't get good at it.
Mortal Kombat and Street
Oh
Fighter.
no, there was a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter, I love Street Fighter. Yeah. And, one of the favorite games I get, but it was because of a cheat code, and that was Super Contra.
Oh, okay.
I remember Super
You know, Super
Contra.
Contra, you put that cheat code in there, you pretty much can, you pretty much have a bunch of lives. You can beat the games pretty much every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember beating the game. I
Contra?
don't,
You gotta be Contra. You had 30 lives.
Yeah, exactly.
remember. I'm trying to remember what the ending was. I can't remember.
Yeah, you pretty much beat Contra every time. Once you learn that cheat code, you every time you play, you gonna win. You
I
gonna
don't
beat
know.
it.
You play with a cousin that
Just sit there
sucked.
like
That 30 lives go quick.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I remember I remember when I beat Zelda. Anybody beat Zelda?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which one?
The
I was
original
on,
Zelda, the gold cartridge.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
I was on the
Yeah,
streak for a long time for beating every Zelda game, but
yeah.
they finally caught up with me. That's like probably my favorite franchise of all time.
Yeah, Zelda was good. Yeah,
The only
that was one of
time,
those. And that was one of the first games that you could save your session.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Y'all smart.
yeah.
Y'all smart. All right, I'm gonna go through some.
Oh yeah, do your questions.
You want me to do my rapid fire stuff, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do your rapid fire major. Yeah.
All right, Randall, these gonna be real quick, man. So just you ain't gotta expand on them. Just run through them. All right, so Tony, I'm just going through here, man. You pick one, and you can do a little bit expanding on it if you want to. All right, your stuff is all around travel. Here we go. Window or aisle seat?
window.
Why?
I gotta be able to see that view.
Man, I don't like it because y'all always gotta pee.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I am going to hit the bar before I go to that gate.
Well, I try
Before I
to
get
use
in
the
that line,
restroom
I am
before
going
I
to hit the bar.
get in the window seat. If I get a window seat, I try to do the restroom first.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rest. Hey, you go tap me on it. God damn, man. You got to go pee because you done got full of that wine.
Most likely, I'm going to sleep through the whole flight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Randall, where you going?
Window.
You going window?
Yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna try to use the restroom before we even get in the air.
Donald?
As long as it's not the middle seat, I'm cool.
You okay with either one?
A window or aisle. I like the aisle because it's easy in, easy out. But the window, I like the window if I feel like looking out. But if I'm just chilling, to give me the aisle. But I'm not gonna sit in the middle though. I ain't doing no middle seat.
All right, Tony. Now, you're going by I have to say this because you're going by yourself. So you're traveling solo dolo, okay? To make sure, because I know what the answer is if you got somebody. Carry on or check bag?
Check bag.
You checking bags, man?
Always.
I'm leaving you.
Well,
I can go.
I need wardrobe options.
I can buy that when I get there. I ain't worried about that.
And not everywhere. Hey, you get out of the country, you can pronounce all them name brands.
That's all right. We'll go to the market. We'll go to El Centro. We'll get there. We'll go wherever we need to go get some drawers and some pants. We'll get it done. Or we can watch what we got. I ain't there to impress nobody. Randall.
Carry on. Checking the bag is a pain in the butt.
That's my guy. That's why we share blood. That's awesome. Donald.
Tony, I gotta leave you by yourself. I'm carrying on.
We gone. Donald, hey, we'll see you while we in the Uber. We out. We in the Uber. You around there pushing all that Louis Vuitton around and everything. We gone. I'm holler at you, man. I'm had the same shirt on for 3 days.
Nah.
Okay. I think I know this one. But it is a really good question because both of them. Oh, what happened? Oh, we lost video.
Oh, what happened?
I can hear you.
OBS sign. Oh, we see OBS.
Huh?
Yeah, we lost your video.
We lost your camera. We got your audio.
Yeah.
That's what? What the? I don't know why I did that.
If you drop out, Brian, you can do that. Can you drop out and rejoin?
Yeah, drop out, come back in. Yeah.
All right, let me try that.
Okay. I don't want to yell at my swagger.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this. We're gonna end up wrapping this up early.
Yeah, we done went through a lot of stuff. I mean,
yeah,
not much.
Yeah,
I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
There we go.
That's all good. You back. All right. So rapid fire questions. This next one, Tony. Mountains or beach?
Oh, beach. All day.
All day, every day.
Seafood. They ain't got no seafood on the mountains.
Oh, yeah, they do. Rocky Mountain oyster.
Ah.
Oh. Imagine it's a family show.
hey, those country families eat that stuff.
That's seafood,
I'm
man.
country. It ain't that country.
Randall, mountain or the beach?
I gotta split it between both. I like a little mountainous, but I do like the beach too.
All right, you 50-50. Donald, mountain or beach?
Um, I'm gonna say mountains only because I hate the sand.
You don't like sand?
I mean, everybody love the beach. I'm different. I'm like
Okay.
I don't like going. It's just something about all this sand and stuff, man. I'm like, it'd be hot
You
out
get
there.
everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
I'm the guy. Y'all probably leave me back at the Airbnb. Y'all be like, we gone, Brian. You stay back because you're gonna be complaining and carrying on and all this. So I'm gonna go with the mountains, bro.
You get used to
I'm,
it. I live in Florida. We got
I'm
sand
with
in the
Tony
car
on.
year round.
I'm
You just
on
get
with
used
Tony.
to it. Don't even vacuum it no more.
See ya.
Okay. Now, Tony, luxury resort or hidden gem? Bed and breakfast.
That's cool.
I'm gonna say luxury resort, but I don't really care. Whichever one's got the better food.
Just make it simple. Just make it simple.
Okay.
Tony, I might have to join you on that one. I was going to split it, but I think I'm going to go with the which one has the better food.
Okay. All right. You going with Tane with Tony. Donald?
We're gonna make this a three-peat. Whichever one got the better food.
Okay. Former employee of Hilton. Definitely going to be at the luxury resort. Sorry. I'm going to holler at y'all. I need my points. My wife need her air conditioning in her bathroom. Then we not finna be messing around. We need
Oh,
standards. You understand?
wait a
Standards.
minute.
I said,
Hold up. What kind of
yes.
bed and breakfast you talking about now?
No. Listen to me. I need standards. Okay, there are standards. Like the sheets are supposed to be washed this many times. The bed is this. When it's a queen, it's a queen. Right? Standards. I like standards.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Major. But when he said food, I'm like, okay,
Okay.
food. But yeah, the standards, I got you on the standards. So now if we get a hidden away gym, bed and breakfast,
Right.
you can find something that got standards.
I get it, but I like standards because they're standard. I ain't gotta
I
Right.
worry
got
about
you.
it.
That's what happened
I
to us
got
in
you.
New Orleans. We found a bed and breakfast down there. It was standards. It was great.
No, y'all ain't understanding what you're saying. Yes, you found something that had good, that was
Okay,
good quality.
corporate guy.
Yeah, I'm talking about it's consistent. You understand? A McDonald's hamburger over here is the same as over there. It's a standard, sir.
Well, I eat
All
at
right,
Waffle House, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. So
all right. We're gonna skip this next one. We already asked that one. Let's see. Oh yes, very good question for you, Tony. Favorite food discovered while traveling?
Oh God.
oh,
Just
first
ran
one
up
that comes
on
to
it.
mind is pierogies, though.
Who? Pierogies?
Yeah,
Really?
pierogies. I found them in Warsaw, and I was mad at everybody who never told me about them.
I ain't never had a real pierogi then, cause they are a little potato, little dumpling. It's so really.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go. Wait, what is that? Germany?
Now this was in Warsaw, Poland.
Okay,
Poland.
Poland. Yeah, yeah. You know, I get the one at Kroger in the frozen
Oh
food aisle.
no! Not that. That would be disrespectful.
All right, favorite food for me while traveling that I actually eat all the time now is sancocho. Love it with rice, with beef. Sancocho. That is my food. I will be eating that for the rest of my life. Randall.
I'm trying to think about that. That's a hard one.
Okay.
Come back to me
Donald.
real quick.
Man, I don't know if I have a favorite because I like trying different foods and I like food. So to say a favorite discoverable while traveling, I
Just
can't.
one that you the
I
one
can't.
that you came up on, you like, all right, that's in the rotation now. That's in
Man,
that's that's on the list.
oh, See, I guess I'm having a senior moment like on Randall over there.
Y'all
Um,
ain't no, y'all ain't no good food. Y'all
I
get
just
some.
came up
Yeah.
with mine.
What is it? What you got?
A very good pancake because it's hard
Okay.
to please me on a pancake. It really
uh-huh.
is. A
Well, where
very
did you
good
find
pancake.
this? Where did you find such pancake?
Um,
Where's your recommendation?
Funny place. It was the last one I had. It was really really good. Was in Hot Springs.
Okay. I hope you weren't gonna say IHOP
Okay.
or something.
Okay.
No, it was a little pancake shop down from the famous hotel we were staying in, where you get the the hot
Water.
spring baths. It was just
Yeah.
down the street, and we just stumbled upon it by accident. Had the
Okay.
best
Okay.
pancake that
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
Hey,
Uh,
I'm gonna give you
okay.
a
So
hidden gem for. I'm gonna give you a hidden gem for pancakes. Japan,
Japan.
okay.
very underrated pancake game.
Okay.
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 So I'm gonna throw mine in the hat. So I remember this. This is some years ago. Jamaica. Some of their seafood. They had some good seafood, but there was a breakfast dish that I used to get. I was getting at the resort. It was it was a side of eggs and it was some cabbage and green. It's a cabbage and green dish, cabbage and greens that they served with the eggs. And man, that was pretty good.
What cuisine was it?
I don't know. I don't. I was in Montego Bay. I think I was at a Sanders
Oh, it's
resort, a
Jamaican.
Sanders resort there in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, and oh yeah, and but their coffee, the Blue Mountain coffee in
Blue
Jamaica
coffee.
is probably
Yeah.
the best coffee I've had.
There you go. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony, besides I don't think is Malta is a part of Italy or is its own
No, it's
country.
from sovereign country.
Oh, okay, all right. Besides Malta, we're putting that on the eggs. One country everybody should visit, in your opinion, before they die.
Uh, that's tricky. I'm gonna.
I think I know what you're gonna
Who are we?
say.
I need some
Anybody
context. When you say everybody, are you talking about everybody in the world? Or are you
in
talking about
general,
all
in general.
Americans? Are you talking about all black people? Or
Well, let's go with that. Let's go with American black people in the United States have never went anywhere. They have won a round trip ticket to one place, and they get to choose based on Tony's recommendation.
hmm?
Round trip, round trip. I'll even give you 2 weeks, all accommodations paid. Where they going?
I don't know if I've been there yet because I haven't been to the continent yet, and I don't think that's fair until I've been to the continent.
Okay.
Okay.
You have no
But if I
recommendations?
was talking, ah, but if I didn't say the continent, I would say Barbados.
Barbados, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
what's up.
and there's a reason behind that. So
Okay.
originally I'm from South Carolina, and like my folks is Geechee. If you don't know what Geechee is, that's like the folks that still speak with the African dialect from uh, down there around the coast,
Okay.
the Low Country.
Yep.
So I don't remember exactly where, but at some point someone told me like our people were from Barbados. Okay, okay, that makes the accent make sense. All right, cool. But then I did a ancestry, the DNA test.
Yep.
Mhm.
So when I did that, all it shows you is the from Africa to the Carolinas. All right. So Barbados must have been, I don't know where they got that from. Okay. But then I actually went to Barbados. See, you learn stuff when you travel that you don't get when you like just look at the history books. Because what they don't talk about is like they talk about the slave trade from Africa to the US. What they don't talk about is the internal slave trade, trading slaves between the Caribbean and the US.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when I get
yeah.
to Barbados and they show you this is the port where the slave ships came and traded slaves between Barbados and
Sure.
Charleston,
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina.
Right.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
ancestry left that part out.
Okay, that's for you. For that's how you feel connected to Barbados because of that ancestry.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
then
understand.
there's a lot more. And when I started like doing more research, there's a bit. Uh, it's funny because like when I did the ancestry thing, I'm like 90% black, and then like 4%, like 2% Scottish, and then like 2% Scandinavian. But then once you start looking at the history, there's a huge history of Barbados of the Scottish and the African slaves
Okay.
that no one ever talks about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll give you one. So I'll give you another one, another
Sure.
fun one. My great grandmother, she makes Hoppin' John. She make this Hoppin' John amazing. She's the only person in the world that makes it this way. Nobody, none of her kids, none. My mom doesn't know how she made it, but I know it when I taste it. Flash forward, I'm in Jamaica in Montego Bay. I get peas and rice, which is just Hoppin' John in Jamaica, but I tasted my great grandmother's Hoppin' John in Jamaica.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So, like I said, it's parts. There's parts of the world like you have to go see it, or they don't because they're not going to tell us.
Right. Right.
Right.
Randall, give you a chance,
Yep.
man. Where you think every one country everybody should visit before they die?
Hmm.
Black people in the
Yeah.
United States.
I think Ethiopia.
Okay. When I hear Ethiopia, I think beautiful women.
Yeah,
That's my
plus they were also the holders of the full word before it was colonized.
okay. The origin of the Bible. Understood. Understood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Donald.
Well, I haven't been yet, but it's in the plan. But I'm gonna say any country on the original continent, the motherland,
Okay,
Africa.
now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you say
Everybody.
Black Americans. I think in any country because I don't because I haven't been yet. I don't want to nail it down to just one because I can off the rip I can think of four or five that I would choose to go to or think that we should go to. So I'm just gonna say any country, any of the what's it 52
Something like that. There's a lot of them.
yeah
I don't.
countries in yeah.
Man, I ain't. Y'all so deep, man. I'm not doing that. Y'all so deep. Rather, I've got to tell the origin of the Bible, and you over here the origin of man, and Tony is the origin of his family. Man, shit, man. Look, go to Canada. There you go. Everybody should go to Canada
Hey,
before they die.
I got an
So
open invitation to go to Canada.
so
I had just been yet.
Damn, I'm not
so
joining in with y'all.
we can't help it that you shallow.
I'm not joining in with that bull. Y'all so deep, man. I'm over here like, hey, man, these guys here are so deep.
You brought the question. I mean,
It
it's a
was
deep
a
question.
favorite country, man. Y'all so
No,
before you
no,
die.
that's not what you said. You didn't say favorite. No, you did. You say any country that
That's
everybody
correct. That's
must
correct.
visit before they die. So that was
That's
a deep
correct.
question. It's your
That's
Right.
fault.
correct. That's
It
correct.
was a deep question.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you can't.
All
You
right.
can't. No, you can't blame the
Yeah,
answers.
yeah, I should have came with an answer like Donald because there are a few other places on the continent that I wanted to too, like Egypt
Yeah,
and South Africa and what's the
yeah.
one some Ivory Coast
Ivory
I
Ivory
Coast.
can't think.
Coast.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Ivory
Ivory
Coast.
Coast. And so the thing about the African countries, that pisses me off is that whenever the media, American media, show you, they show you the down
The
parts.
the
They,
poor
they they
part
they don't show you.
instead of
Yeah,
the
they don't
parts
show you that.
where there's money and showing us that we have
Oh my
money.
God, it's
Man, them
big.
folks
It's
got
big. There
food.
are billionaires in Africa.
Right.
It's some beautiful countries, beautiful cities, beautiful places, bunch of infrastructure, but they don't show you that, or they
Nope.
don't like to
All
show
right.
it.
All right. Last one. Last question for me. All right. Hopefully everybody has one. I think everybody on here. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Tony, what's your what stamp in your passport are you the most proud of? One stamp.
One stamp most proud of, probably Japan.
Okay. Okay.
Just because, I mean, that's one of those places I've been watching anime forever. So I mean, as a kid, that was one of those places I said I was going to go, and I actually went.
Nice.
A lot of people say they're going to do stuff and never do it. And I lived there for 8 years, so it holds a little spot for me.
Okay. Well, for me is 100% has to be Colombia because that's where I met my wife. So that's near and dear to stamps in my passport. Randall, which one? Which one of them? You got a million of them. You probably got two books.
uh, well, let me just be honest here. I do not have a passport, but when I do get one, anyone that will be from the continent of Africa. So that'll be my proudest moment when I step foot out on the face of Africa.
Okay. After we get done today, you go on to the website. They got it where you can do it online now. And go ahead and get the application. Go to the post office, take your picture, send that stuff on in, and let's go on, get this over with. Okay,
Oh, you ain't
please.
even got to
I
do that
will.
no more.
That's in the plan for this year because I already got my daughters because she's actually in Cancun now.
What'd you say, Tony? You ain't got to do that no more.
You ain't got to go there. You can take it with your phone. You can take, as long as you got a white wall for a
That's true.
background, you can use your own phone. You ain't even got to go to the post
Yep.
office no more.
Yep.
All right, Randall. Let's get the passport, man. Let's show it on the next podcast. Donald, which one you proud of?
Well, I'm not well world traveled. But me and my wife spent our 10th anniversary was in Jamaica, and so
Okay.
we went with another couple, and we had a wonderful time there. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Nice, nice, nice. Very cool, very cool. Well, that's all I got, guys, for those rapid
Okay.
fire questions. You want to wrap them up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Tony, as we wrap up the podcast, um, and being that you're passionate about people enjoying their travel versus just randomly picking something through AI or through a Google search, what is one nugget that you would give that you've learned through your travel experience that you would like to pass on to the audience, to those that are watching, to those that are listening? What is it about travel or some nugget that you want to pass on and tell them today?
I think probably the biggest thing is, oh, that went out again.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. It changes my camera.
If you had to come out and come back in, that works.
Yeah, give me a
Yeah.
sec.
You got a lot of editing to do.
Yeah. I know. I see that. Put me to work. I'm gonna start. But at least the other one, the last episode is finished. So I'm gonna spend some time on this one.
Okay.
So you can just go ahead. So because of the edit, you can just go ahead and start where you were about to start.
What was I saying?
Oh, so you can go. Do you remember the question?
Nah, I got thrown off.
Okay. So, what's a travel nugget that you want to tell the listeners and watchers today because you were passionate about this? What's something that you want to tell them about travel, or what you've learned, or just some kind of wisdom that you want to pass on?
Oh, okay. I think probably the biggest thing is like get out and see the world, because there's a different level of education that you get from actually going to see these places versus reading about it in the book or in the classroom. I think one example I always use is I always thought like the Last Supper was a painting just like on a canvas somewhere in a museum. I didn't realize it was actually a fresco painted on this wall in a castle in Milan. But and I've seen millions of pictures of the Last Supper, but no one ever put it in that context until I actually went and saw it myself. But you're not going to get that unless you go see it yourself. So that's the biggest thing: is go out and see the world.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Tony, we appreciate you for coming on the pod. So listen. So if someone wants to get in touch with you, someone wants to connect with you, you can give that information. Also, be sure to drop the call to action about your travel site. Tell us where they can find it, how they can get hooked up, and those type of things. The floor is yours.
All right. The easiest way to get hold of me is through our website, travelingsession.com. Or you can reach out on social. All our socials are at Traveling Session, all one word, except for X, which is travel_session. Right now, as we're building out the platform, one of the things we wanted to do is we want to make sure that the platform was about the traveler, not the destination. So when we introduce a new destination, we do that through a featured traveler interview. So if there are any travel influencers that are interested in being interviewed and featured on our platform, feel free to reach out. Just go to our website and look for the Become a Featured Traveler link.
Awesome. All right, man.
All right.
Look, so all the information will be dropped in the description and show notes. So Tony, man, it's been a pleasure, man. We've enjoyed speaking with you. We enjoyed hearing about your travels and then the journey and destination to build out this platform. And even though you gatekeeping on some places, so it's all. But we understand it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
So with that, Randall, Major, any last words before we cut off?
No, man. Hey, thank you so much for sharing your time with us, man. This has been great.
Yeah, it's been good talking to you about travel. I love talking about travel. So this is going to be a unique insight to, look at your site and see what else is going on.
All right. So with that being said, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Bit Voices podcast, where we interview the notable and Black in tech. So be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you can be up on the new shows when they come out. With that, peace.